The Haunted School in Detroit, The School of Horrors. Chapter 1. A Mysterious Past. St. Margaret's School in Detroit was built in 1924. It was a grand Gothic-style building where over 400 children studied. But everything changed in 1978, when the school was abruptly closed following a mysterious incident. According to official records, a severe gas leak caused panic among the students. However, locals always believed the real reason was far more sinister. Rumors spoke of children disappearing under unexplained circumstances, strange drawings appearing on walls that even the teachers couldn't explain, and an eerie bell ringing from the locked belfry late at night. After its closure, the school remained abandoned, but locals claimed to see shadows in the windows at night and hear children's laughter echoing from the empty classrooms. Chapter 2. A Journalist's Investigation. In 2024, a journalist and documentary filmmaker, decided to investigate this site. The story of the haunted school was too chilling to ignore. While digging into archival materials, I uncovered an eerie incident from 1967 when a student, Linda Harper, vanished during a class. Her last words were, "He's calling me, I have to go." Neither her classmates nor the teachers understood who she was talking about, and her body was never found. Even stranger, a month after Linda's disappearance, one of her classmates wrote on the blackboard, "She's here, he's keeping her." But no one could explain how the boy, who was illiterate, managed to write such a coherent sentence. Chapter 3. The First Night in the School. With my team, I arrived at the school late at night. We set up cameras in the main classrooms, hallways, and basement. The atmosphere was unsettling. Graffiti-covered walls, broken furniture, and old chalkboards still bearing faint traces of writing. The first few hours were uneventful, but around midnight, our camera in the hallway captured something strange. Shadows moved along the walls, though there was no one there. On the second floor, we heard a faint bell ringing, even though the belfry had been destroyed years ago. When we entered the music room, the door began to open and close on its own. Inside, an old piano seemed to play a few notes by itself. Chapter 4. A team member disappears. On the second day, we decided to explore the basement. Local legends claimed that strange symbols had been found on the walls there in the 1970s. Symbols that, according to witnesses, appeared on their own. As we walked through the narrow basement hallway, our cameraman, Mike, suddenly said he felt someone standing behind him. He turned sharply, but no one was there. Moments later, we all heard faint children's laughter coming from the darkness. When we turned back to Mike, he was gone. We searched for him for hours but found no trace. Only his camera remained, still recording. On the footage, we saw a shadowy figure slowly approach Mike and vanish with him into the darkness. Chapter 5. A Sinister Warning. When we finally exited the school, we noticed something new on the front doors. The words "Do not return," scrawled in what looked like chalk. That message wasn't there when we entered. Locals told us that anyone who stayed in the school overnight either disappeared or returned with terrifying stories. The most chilling part? A week after our investigation, I found a note on my doorstep that read, "You're next." Chapter 6. What's happening at the school now? St. Margaret's School still stands in Detroit, and many consider it a cursed place. Those who dare to walk near it at night claim to see shadows in the windows and hear the sound of a bell ringing. Will this mystery ever be solved? Perhaps not, but one thing is certain. This place does not want to be disturbed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because that's what inspires me to write interesting stories for you. Share in the comments why you listened to this story to the end, write what you wanted to hear the next story about.